Alright, guys. I've been talking to you guys for a while. And I'll let you know something. I was just considering the other day how things happen and their timing goes. How timing goes, you know what I mean? Like the years, the dates, the times. Like I have sort of good memory with such things for important dates and times that like stick out to me. And they stick out to me as, I guess, sort of something to let me know that if you pay attention, if you have eyes to see, you can see things coming back around. So, with that being said, I'll tell you one thing. Remember I said that when you have power, when you find out that when you find out the truth about life and about yourself, like, I guess it kind of happens to you and then it makes you question, like, how did it happen? Then you go on to like meditate on to why did it happen, and then you start to get into how many other people does it happen to? Is it just me? And then you start thinking about who knows about it happening, who knows if it happened to me. So then you start seeking out if others are experiencing things, but you do it very cautiously. You don't just go out rambunctiously asking people, hey, did this happen to you? Did this happen to that? You know, you look for when you get good at seeking and finding, you just know to ask and know to find. But until then, when you have a relationship with the word, you'll know that automatically. But until then, for those that don't have faith in the word, don't pay attention to what the word says, then they kind of just stumble upon things and think it's random. And it's all because they don't go straight to it. You know what I mean? If they went straight to it after asking, they would find it faster and figure it not random. But if they ask and then they kind of like think about it but don't really follow up on it, and it just pops up like, you know, here and there random or whatever, then it's kind of like downloading and processing power, like random access memory versus memory. So like your random access memory is already full, so like, because you're not paying attention to it, you know what I mean? So you committed to memory, but you didn't, like, you're not putting it up front to like run up front. So you gotta, like, I'm describing this as in terms of how you deal with your phone, how fast your phone is, the data, the processing power, and the memory. Like what you're paying for what you really pay for if you pay attention to your phone and your bill and just the way things are made and the way the world runs, it's all the same. You're paying for memory. We used to think we were paying for the phone. Nah, not so much. You're paying for the memory. The phone is like that can be built cheaper. But the memory and the processor are what you're really paying for. The processor has to be able to process the memory capacity. And the random access memory is based off of what type of processor you have, I suppose. Because you could have a lot of memory but not a lot of RAM. Random access memory. RAM is the power that you're looking at in your phone. RAM is like torque. You can have horsepower, but if you don't have torque to weight ratio in your car, if you got low torque to weight ratio in your car, but you got high horsepower, it doesn't really mean nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have high torque. High torque will balance out that horsepower so that you have kick on low end and high end. It's more firm. Let's say that it's more stable. Torque makes it more, gives you more control. I shouldn't say more control. It's faster reaction. It's a faster reaction. So it doesn't matter how much power you have. The torque gives you the reaction. Faster reaction. So when you push it, it goes. If you got low torque, you push it, it's going to take a minute for it to go. It's like having low cams. Like if your cams blow out in your engine, if you got 4 cams or if you got 6 cams and 2 of them blow and you only got 4, then your response rate is slow. It's like internet. Your upload, download your upload, what is it? Your I think, was it seeding or something like that? So your download rate, kilobytes per second, megabytes per second, stuff like that, has to be up to par in a balance. You know what I mean? It that decides, like, you have a capacity of how much you can download, but your download rate shows how fast you can get it. So when you want it, you have access to it. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's going to be a random time based off of your internet provider or your carrier or your reception or your router. These things that's what matters to you. So you're paying for that, and you're paying for your memory, and you're paying for your memory processor so that you can access your memory. Because you can have a lot of memory and you can have terabytes, but if you got low RAM, you're not going to be able to access hardly any of that, because it slows it down. The less space, so when you open up something that takes up a lot of random access memory, high frame rate, it takes up a lot of processing power compared to something that doesn't take up a lot of processing power. You can open up like 10 apps that have low processing power, it eats up low processing power, versus a game or something that eats up high processing power, and that game will slow your processing down in the background and the foreground. You know what I mean? That's your random access memory. So you got to close those other apps, and everything your game will speed up. So you got to prioritize. That's why I tell a lot of people, when I try to help people out with their phones, they be like, my phone is acting up. That's their biggest problem. It's always their biggest problem. It's their number one problem. I dare next time somebody asks you what's wrong with their phone, you go check out their the screen that I'm on right now. Check out this screen. See how many apps they have open. Man, I've seen people with hundreds of apps open. Can't figure out what's wrong with their phone. Boy, you're probably getting hacked through like 50 apps right now. And like your processing is getting it's gone. Like you're and they don't know, because they have all of this power and don't know how to use it. And that's where hackers come in, because they rely on you not knowing how to use your phone, not knowing how to analyze it, not knowing how to diagnose it, not knowing how to troubleshoot, not knowing what's what. And so when you buy a phone and like you think you're balling or whatever, you're really just a schmuck, because they're really stealing. Like, you guys are the ones that have the most problem. They're coming after you. You guys are the ones that complain the most about bank accounts and fraud and stuff like that, and people hacking and stuff, like people stealing your stuff. They're always after you guys. They're stealing it just for the looks of it. You got cats stealing it and don't even know what to do with it, stealing it. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got cats on both sides. You got see, it's yeah, man. They're jacking out there, bro. Like, hacking and jacking. So the point is, here we go. So with your memory, man, what you want to do is you want to commit it in meditation. And that's opening up an app right there. That's opening up. When you meditate on something, you're opening up an app in your mind. Your random access memory is accessing your whole body and beyond. You're accessing consciousness that is outside of your body and within your body, and creating one consciousness. And then when you go, after you finish meditating, what you do is you hold the vibration of what you hold the vibration of yourself in that consciousness, and start moving in your daily life, whatever you got to do, and you have to feel that it's going to be put in your path, and go hot. You got to be warm. You got to warm up. You got to go hot. The hotter you are when you meditate, the more radiant your body is, the higher your pulse, the more trauma you have caused in your body, the more processing power you have. It's like it's like a fire. Okay, you got a big log on there. You built it up. It's roaring. Now it's time to cook. You got a lot of stuff to cook. If you got a little fire, you can't cook all that at that little. You got a lot to cook, to prepare, and you need it done by a certain time. So you need a certain type of fire. You need a certain type of temperature. You need a certain type. That's what I'm saying. So in order to download this on a certain time to expect it at a certain time, to be like that, to call the shot, you got to be a chef. You got to whip it up. You got to know what you're doing. If it's too hot, get out the kitchen. You know what I mean? You got to know how to save the kitchen. You got to know how to clean the kitchen. Because an unorganized kitchen is a cluttered kitchen. That slows down that's a lot of apps open. That slows down. That's dangerous, first off, because it's a hazard, a food health hazard, and it's a safety hazard. So, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you got to have a sense of organization about how easy your life can be and how easy you can figure out what the truth is. Now, a lot of people just give up because there's so many people. But I'm telling you, fam, faith the size of a mustard seed moves mountains. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, fam, there's nothing else to say about that. Faith the size of a mustard seed moves mountains. You got to have faith in the word. The word is Yeshaya. He is the son, if you want to say son, but he is the Bane, which means the offspring, which is the only begotten, Ben-Yamin, the only begotten, created in his image with his name. He was even, like, before all things, the name was already there because it was in his name. So from the beginning to the end, heaven and earth shall pass away. Everything is in his name. I'm telling you, hell, even hell has, when it says he died and went to hell, well, Yashaya, Ahayashar, Yashaya, Ahayashar, Ahaya, okay, that Yashar part, when we say Yasharal, Yasharel, that's when we say Yashar, when we say Yashaya, when we say Ahayashar, Ahaya, okay, when we say the Torah, when we say Asara, when we say the Amra, when we say the Ruach, okay, this is all in the body, in the body of the Most High. There is nothing beside him. It's all within him. The same way that Yeshaya said, there is more greater is he in me than there is in all of the world. That is everything outside of him. Do you understand that? Okay. So everything is in his name. Even hell. Okay? Hell is not too far away. It's hell is Sheol, Sheol. Watch this. So this is how you know, man, like, because what happened is I was looking and I was like, wait a second. I think this thing goes up to 8,000. And it's still in the S's. It's still in the, so this is the body. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you try to go and look up this Hebrew, what you're going to find is, look at what I'm about to type up at the top. Ahayashar. Ahaya. Okay. That is his name. His son's name is in his name from here. No, I don't want to do that. From there to there. Yasha. Okay? It is the body. Now, Yashaya, where it says Ra, Yashara, Yashaya. He is the body. He is the beginning, the end, and he is the body. All has been given unto him, into him. Okay? You understand that? Okay? So where this R is at right here, Where that R is at, it's an apostrophe. So it would be this. But it's not like that because the mark of Ahaya not that one. Not that one. I think I got my buttons mixed up. It's like, so that, see, so I had to push that twice. Trying to figure out where my buttons is at. I had this before, but the mark is two, it looks like two apostrophes. It looks like a quotation mark. It looks like this, but with, oh, I can make it. It's that. Oops. And that. That's the mark right there. It's like that. That's Yah. So I'm gonna show you. When you go over to Saul's name, Shaul, this is Saul. This is Saul's name. To ask, to inquire, to beg, to borrow, to lay charge, to consult, to man. Okay, so what his name means is to ask of Yah. So what it's going to say is to ask of Yah. Watch this. It goes Shaul, like the Sheol, like hell. Like people in hell beg of the Most High, beg of Yah, ask of Yah. They cry out of Yah. Okay? So it says ask of Yah right here. And then you have his name again right here. You see this? See this name right there? That's the name written, Shaul. Right here. Same name right there. So I'm gonna go down to there, right here. Now I'm gonna go over. It says proper name masculine, asked equals asked of. Oh, what's that symbol? Right there. That's Yah. Okay? Asked of Yah. That's the Most High's mark. That's his mark. That means Yah. Asked of Yah. Ask of Yah. Okay? Is that perfect enough for you? Ask of Yah. Ask of Yah. Bam. Take a picture of that. And take a picture of that. Saul, which is Shaul. Right? Now we go back to Sheol. Sheol, Sheol, underworld. Okay. Now I'm pondering about that 66 because 66 is Shishim or something like that. All right, this means below, bellow. What's bellow means? Like loud bellowing of a dragon, bellowing, like a dragon bellow, like a crocodile bellows in the water. Below, bellow, ball, bell, baal, bell, low, bell, owl. So bell, owl, O-W, owl. Watch this. For Sheol, Sheol, grave, hell, pit, Sheol, Sheol, right? Sheol, Hades, world of the dead. Like, I'm telling you, man, inmates, accessories, including its accessories and inmates, grave, hell, pit. All right. So right here, we have owl. Okay. So in the owl, that's hell. Hell, owl, Sheol, Sheol, Saul, owl, Sheol, Sheol. You see what I mean? Allah. Right there. Sheala. Sheala. Sheol. Sheola. That's whew. Come on now. Come on now. You guys see this mess. Kiss owl. Kiss owl. Kiss owl. All right, you see what I mean? All right. So now what I really wanted to get into is that when you go and look through, this is what I'm saying, everything is in the middle, is in a, so look, Ashar, the Ashar part, the middle part of his name, to be or become rich, all right, to go straight on, advance, happiness and blessedness is from Ashar. Happiness and is from Ashar. Osher, Usher, what's this? Usher, Osher. Happiness is from Ashar. The messenger is not greater than the master. Okay? So if it's from Ashar, that's the Most High. Okay? You understand that? So Ahaya Ashar Ahaya is his name, and his son is Ashar, Yashar, Yashaya. Because I'll show you. Happy one, son of Jacob, Ashar, to take the tenth of the tithe. I told you, the tithe, his name is the tithe. That's why the tithe is so important. Right here. The tithe is from Ashar. So in the middle of his name, he's got the tithe. And the Torah is Sarah. Asara, the Torah, is in there also. It's just, I'm telling you, it's all in there. The Amra, the Meshar, everything is in there. Yashar, Meshar, everything, the righteousness is Yashar. That's why I said when you write his name out, right here up top, Ahaya Shar, Ahaya, he is the first part, Yah, all the way to the last part, Yah, Yashaya. Okay, so Yashara, Yashaya, Yasharal. Okay, Yasharal is Israel, so that's in his name. You can't say it's not. That's why Yashaya is the king of Israel. Come on, man, you guys got it. Yashaya is the king of Yasharal. Okay, Ahayashar is his father, and that's why it says Yah is my. And that symbol for my is at the end of his name of Yasha, says my savior, my deliverer. Okay, it's his, and Shah, I guess if you could say his son, because his lamb is in there, because son is I'm telling you, man, everything after. So what you'll find out is, you try to go to the beginning of the concordance, right? Let me go back. Okay, we're at Sheol. Okay, Shaul or whatever, right? So what we'll do is we'll go from Ab, father, which is number 2, right? Number 2. So we can go to number 1, and it is number 1, okay? Right? So it's number 1. If you go back from there, you should get to the end, right? But it only goes to 5,624, which is Ophelios, which is the helper, pretty much, the profitable, useful, helpful, or serviceable, advantageous, Ophelios. Okay? Ophelio, to help, benefit, to do good. I help, benefit, do good, am useful, profit. So Alpha and Omega, Ab and Ophelio, the father and the helper. Okay, the beneficiary, the benefit, the one who benefits, doing good, help, profit, profited, profits, value. Is this Greek? I need Hebrew. What are you doing? Give me a second. All right. So what we're gonna do is turn that off. So if this is Greek, I want to do Hebrew. I want to get from the beginning to the end of the Hebrew. Alright? To show, okay, Ab. Give me this. Ab. Strong's Concordance. Okay. Hebrew. I want Hebrew. Yes. What I'm gonna do is Strong's Concordance, Hebrew. Hebrew. Only Hebrew. Because they're sending me back to Greek. The heck? I don't want the Greek. I want the Hebrew. Now I look and feel kind of silly. Because I don't think I've ever considered that. Okay. So for some reason, okay. So it only goes, if you try to go back from one, because technically you should be able to go from the first word to the very last word in this whole concordance just by going backwards from one. As in the beginning, so too shall be in the end, right? But in this thing right here, they're doing a little something else, because you can literally type up 8,000 and you got Shalem. So why does it stop at 5,000? Why does it stop at 5,000? I'm climbing. Let me see if I can type up 9,000. Because I thought it stopped at 6,000. But what I mean is, everything from like 7,000 to 8,000 is SH. It's crazy. It's like a whole thousand of just look. 7,000. No? Qatar? Okay, so I guess it's, let me see where it starts at. Cater. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to 750. Hold on. So we're already two. So let me see, what was the sixes? Because it only ended in the fives. Come on. Alright, come out. Alright. Okay. Amal, trouble. We're back at 8. The heck? We're back at the A's. Okay. So how far does this go? Because like I said, if you type in Ab, which is number 1, it's number 1, Strong's Hebrew number 1, and go back, you're only gonna get to 5,624. Why is that? What is that about? I don't get it. It don't make sense. It does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. Am I missing something? Is it doing that for everybody else too? So I wonder if there's a 9,000. See if there's a 899. Because we know there's a 8,000. All right. 8,599. What do we got? 8,006. Okay. So we're going. I'm trying to find the end of this. See, I'm not just looking aimlessly. I want to see the last word. Because, like a child, seekers find. We're gonna get into some shit. We're gonna get into it. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna hide it when I push? Like, if it's easy enough for a child, they should be able to just type from front, okay, 1, and then click back, and then it should be up in the 8,620s type stuff. You know what I mean? But why do I have to type it? And even then, when you type backward, it didn't even have Hebrew, it had Greek. That didn't make sense at all. Okay, so we're still going up. What was that? I'm telling you, man, if you get off into it like that, you'll understand what's going on, man. Like, you want to get to it, man. The teruah, it's like the Torah. Ruah. Terufa. What? Tirza. Yeah, I used to know a girl named Teresa. Yeah. She was South African Canadian. Give a shout out to her, she cool. Hopefully she came unto the truth and took life a little bit more serious. Torma. Perhaps treachery. Tormith. Torin. Terra. Gate. Door. Tura. Sha'ar. Yashaya. Yashar. Tura. Tara. The law. The Torah. Tara, the doorkeeper. Terra, gate. Tarathi. Alright, so I need to get to the end of this. I like learning, man. I like learning. So if you like learning, I guess you're not going to be too mad at me doing this. But we're going to see the end. We had the 866s. Tarthar. See, I don't want it to go so far to where I can't get back. So I'm taking my time on the last one real quick. Tartan. Tartan. It's like Tartarian. Tartarus. They be like, the black people are the original people of Tartaria. Right. Buddy. Tartak. Teshua. Noise. From show. Tishbeat. It's a people. Checkered. Teshua. Delivering salvation. Teshuka. Teshura. Perhaps gift, present. Teshiyi. Ninth. Nine. Tisha. Sounds like we're getting close to the end. $90. Yep, this is the end. If I'm not mistaken. I think that was the end. Because that's one word that pops up often whenever they don't know what to say or something. I think it's something like that. Whenever you type a word that they don't really, I'm like, what the heck does that mean? And it just keeps talking about, they don't know what it means. But what is it? This thing's got a lot of nothing being said right here. The heck are you, man? Get on up out of here. These weird bugs. I don't really see. What is this? I don't know what I'm reading here, man. It's a lot of stuff going down on this word, dude. I'm scrolled. What? 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 I was scrolling all slow. What the heck is going on? They don't even got an example of this. What is this? Okay. Okay. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's like when they don't, this pops up when, I guess this pops up when you type stuff because this got so much stuff in it. What you type might be in here. And I just never thought about it like that. I never looked and scrolled all the way down. A Persian. That's what it means? That's what it means? A Persian? You mean you went all that way? You mean you wrote all that mess? And you could have put that at the top of the page? And it just means a Persian? Oh man, this is something else, bro. Tatine. Wait a second. A Persian. What is, how does, proper name, masculine, he. What? Persian perfect in Syria. So it's just a dude's name, I guess. And what? Ustanu. Is this Thanos? Old Persian. Thin. Old Persian is thin. Thithnya. Tithnaya, Dathnea. Tell you it's like Thanos, bro. Ustanu, Thanos, Pakistanos. That's pretty much what it said to me. perfect in Syria under Darius according to the contract table, Strasum. However, things Persian, Old Persian, evidence teaching transport in New Babylon, Ustanu. So I don't get it, man. I don't really understand too much about like what all of this is for though. Like what is all of that for, bro? Like I have to go and see when you meditate on it, it'll come out. At the time, the governor, so Thanos, Ezra, then the governor on his side. What is he saying? Of beyond the river, Shethar, Bosnia, and their companions, according to what had sent Darius, king, so diligently did. Okay. Let's see what it said before that. And God, and the God, and the Wihala, D, who Sakin causes to dwell his name, Seme, there, Tama, may destroy Ye Magar, ooh, Maga, yea, Maga, may destroy, yea, Maga, may destroy. Come on, bro, are you serious? To overthrow. Okay. Reloaded. Seems like we got something to talk about, guys. MAGA. Mega Moga. Okay, let's go back. Yay, MAGA R. Telling you. Yay, MAGA R. Yay, Magar. Yay, Magar. Alright, we're going to see what that means. To overthrow. Yay, Magar. Yay, Maga. Okay. 4049. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Any king, yea, Magar, any king, or people who put their land to alter it or to destroy, house of Elaha, I guess that's Elohim, Elaha, which is kind of like Allah, I guess, sort of. I don't know, it looks like it's Allah. Elah, that's the Aramaic. Elah, Eloah, Eloya, Ahaya. Man, that's what they're trying to say. Come on, bro. They're really tripping, bro. They're really trying to get around saying this, bro. They made up so much. Oh my goodness. I'm over here stumbling over their mess. That's what they make. They make stumbling, man. Which is in Jerusalem. Jerusalem. This one says Jerusalem. Jerusalem. What the heck is that? Jerusalem. They just, man, bro. Like, why can't we just stick to what it is? Why they keep letting people switch it up, flip it and reverse it, call it all type of mess? Yerushalayim, okay? It says Yerushalayim, okay? Yerushalayim, Hiroshalayim. Virus. Are you serious? Virus Shalom. Virus Alam. Are you serious? Are you kidding me, bro? You gotta kill the virus. See, they all out. Bro, what? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? This is, says virus lamb, virus alarm, virus shalom, virus salam. See, they're telling you to your face, I told you we are the virus, bro. I told you. They making shit up, point at you, say you got it, and they call you the bad word to where you don't want to be associated with it. Nah, I ain't got the virus. I am the virus. You silly man. Virus salam. This is crazy. Virus salam. So we already know salam is peace. Man. And that's how you have virus, Jerusalem, because B is V with these cats, man. They got Jerusalem, they got Jerusalem, they got My Jerusalem. What is it? Jerusalem, 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 Jerusalem. Come on, man. Jerusalem, Yerushalayim, Yerushalama, Yerushalema, Jerusalemaris. All right, man. I'm gonna stop playing with this. This is something else. Okay, I gotta save this. This is something else, man. Virus. That's for Jerusalem. It was the whole time right in our face. Right in our face, fam. I'm telling you, right to your face. They're gonna kill you. Like, because you don't know. Man, that's something else. Wow. That's powerful. Telling, man, the word reveals. The word has history. Every word yields to the power of Yah. And faith only come by hearing, and by hearing alone come the word of Yah. So, yeah, man, this is a whole nother level. Another level. All right, let's go back. We was at Tetaniah, Thanos. And we're supposed to see if this is the last word. It looks like it is, I'm telling you. I called it, but we're gonna see. Alpha. You go to Greek. Are you serious? How is Alpha, and you go back from Alpha and you got Hebrew? What are they doing? Somebody messed up. Somebody messed up bad. Somebody messed up. On the numbering in this Bible Hub, somebody messed up. Because they got the Hebrew concordance mixed up with the Greek concordance. So you got Alpha as the first word in Greek, and then the last word is Tetaniah, which is Aramaic, which is written in Hebrew. Nothing to do with Greek. At 8,674. All right, 8,674. It's Persian, perfect in Syria. That's what it said. All right. So, how do you have Ab as the first word in the Hebrew concordance? See, this is crazy. So we're gonna go to Ab. They're giving me all Greek because we're in Greek. See, it just switches over to Greek. So you go to Ab, and you got Hebrew. All right. First word, Ab. Next, last word, 5,624. Hold that number. Hold that number. Now, what we're going to do is just going to type up Alpha. For the Greek, because they don't have it in Hebrew. See, go to Greek, and it's number 1. All right, Alpha, and then you go backwards, and you got Hebrew or Aramaic, whatever you want to call that. All right, so. Am I missing something, man? Am I missing something? They got Thanos over here. Aramaic Thanos. It's Tathanio. Thanos, pretty much. Ustani, Thanos. So, but what number is it? It's 8,674. The other one was 5,624. What's up with this 7424? The last word in the Greek over there for the Hebrew was 5,624. $5,624. So 7424, that's 50. Five and 8. It's 3, that's 250. Okay, man, it's not making too much sense though. I don't know why they do it like that. Type up 10,000, see if I come up with something. See if they messing with me. Oh, that's 1,000. What am I talking about? $9,000. What we got? $11,000. Nothing. Hebrew, nothing. Greek, nothing. So, yeah, man. I'm just, I guess I'm a little perplexed at, how things are just ordered a little bit, but nonetheless, I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I'm still absorbing the word. It's the word that matters. And I pray that you guys can come to the same conclusion that the word is the only thing that matters. And our time is short, and our adversary knows it. He's called us out. He's handing out marks. All right. And they come to steal, kill, and destroy, take away the family. They're calling us viruses, and rightfully so. If that's what it is, Jerusalem, that's Judah, the southern kingdom, and the capital of Israel. Yasharah. They want to say Vivus. Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Virus. I would like to know what language that is. If anybody got something else to add on to that, maybe some answers that I've posed some questions to throughout this video, I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking in there. It's been 75 minutes long, kicking it with me. I hope you have a good day. Hope your day is productive. And I pray that Ahaya Sharahaya Shaddai Kadosh Yashaya Kadish Ruach Kadesh, may they Yashar How did I say you? How do you say you? You, Su. Yashar Su. Su Yashar. Yashar Su? Yashar Su. Because Yashar is to bless, is blessing. It's righteous, upright. Ashar Yashar. Su. To the Rabbah. Have a good day, guys.